Okay, so let's get into the meat of the conversation. So I have a good friend of mine. Him and his wife have traveled all over the world and gotten free travel just about every trip they've ever gone on. They do this by leveraging credit card travel programs. So, for example, my wife and I just signed up for a Chase Sapphire card. The deal is you get 60,000 miles, I think it was, if you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. So what you do is you sign up for the card only in one person's name, not in your significant other or your spouse's. So I signed up for a travel credit card for myself. And then we moved all of our bills, everything we possibly could, we pay on the credit card. Electric, phone, all the normal purchases, grocery shopping. And we didn't have a problem getting to the $4,000 in 3 months. When you do that, you lock in 60,000 miles. Then what you do is I refer my wife or your significant other to that same card, because she's not on your card. Then she signs up for a card. I got 15,000 miles referral bonus. She signs up for the card. You move all the payments over to her card now. And over the next 3 months, you have to spend $4,000 on the other card, right? Your significant other card. When you do that, now of course I have my 60 plus 15, plus I bought 4,000, so what is that, almost 80,000 miles. She's got 60 plus the 4 we spent, so it's 64, so between us we're at almost 150,000 miles in less than a year. Alright, so the key though is you want to make sure that you only sign up for programs where you can transfer the miles to the airline company, okay? So you don't want to sign up for a card where the miles get left on the card and then you have to keep that card for years and years and years. Because part of the deal is, what happens is you actually want to transfer the miles off of the card into the frequent flyer program for the airline. So in my case it was United, but I've done the same thing with Delta. And then before the year comes up and the credit card fee kicks in at $75, $95, $100, you actually call the credit card company and cancel the card. So the miles have been moved off, they're in your frequent flyer travel program, and you now cancel the card before you have to pay the yearly fee of $75 or $100. There you go. You now have, I'll just say, 2 sets of frequent flyer miles to fly on location. Start a second card, cancel this card. Rinse and repeat. Before you know it, you'll have accrued miles. You're flying all around the world for free on the credit card company transaction programs. Near as I can tell, you can repeat cards every 5 or 6 years. So you cycle through them. You might sign up for a Delta award card at one program. Then the next year you sign up for United, right? And you're moving it around the different banks. So as you cycle through, get it approved, then you cancel the existing one. And every year, cycle through the cards, you'll move from program to program. Obviously, some may be with Delta, some may be with United. You may have to fly based on those airline travels, right? But before you know it, you're traveling around the world on free travel miles. And remember, you gotta cancel the card before your yearly transaction comes up, or else the miles just cost you an extra $100. And again, don't do it if you don't think you can spend the $4,000 to lock in a card. So one of the other things to think about when you're actually doing the credit card frequent flyer mile program is good advice from my friends, and that was you really want to sign up for a card that has significant miles. So a card that's going to give you a 10 or 20,000 mile bonus isn't a great deal. You really want to look for the ones that have a 50 or 60,000 mile bonus, because those are the kind of miles that can get you overseas, right? Versus 10 or 20,000. So that's the other note. So that's the long and short of it. Cancel all of your useless credit cards. Get yourself signed up for a travel program. Okay, there you go. So again, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and sign up for notifications. Please tell your friends about the Rich Close YouTube channel. Watch my other videos on technology, health, travel, fitness, and other topics for active adults.